Eat Well, Live Well, Ballarat Cutfield is off and on its way. And Royal Caliph near the inside, away smartly, Quiet Style out in the centre, nearer the inside, backdrop and interim have begun well. Deep out, Prime Address and Starletto crossing with the Star Cossack, Ocean Bird drifting back with Open the Hatch. Majestic Avenue, Wildon as deep as they're about to swing out of the straight, and Camargo last of all. Third last is Count Shivers. Out of the straight they swing now at the 2,000, and the leader was Prime Address, the Werribee Cup winner. Backdrop second and pulling. Outside it, Quiet Style, a length and a half or two to Labille, who's got the fourth. Around Starletto next, a length Royal Caliph. Then Iteram, 2 lengths to Star Cossack. Looper back past centre field with Aggie's Heart. Ildon having no luck. It's out 3 deep as they race by the 1,500 metres. Then Count Shivers. Next, as again, Ocean Bird. Open the Hatch 3 deep from Majestic Avenue and 2.5 Camargo. Along the back, 1,400 metres out, and Prime Address held together. Just over a length, the Quiet Style. Backdrop pulling double third on the inside from Starletto. Labille is fifth on the fence, going okay. 2 to Witteram, and neck around it, Royal Caliph. A length and a half to Luther and Star Cossack together, then Count Shivers. Aggie's Heart one away from the rails. Majestic Avenue slapping up on the inside of Ildon, who's still planted out 3 deep. Then Ocean Bird as again, Open the Hatch and a length off. Last of all is Camargo, a dozen lengths off the leader. 1,000 metres out in the cup, and it's Prime Address by 3 parts of a length, the Quiet Style. Backdrop is third. There's no pace on it. Still pulling Starletto around it, easing off the rails. Labille. 2 lengths then to Royal Caliph. Nice and handy on the inside. Interim from Luther. It's on the inside of Star Cossack. Ildon is trapped out deep. Then comes Aggie's Heart. Count Shivers. Back behind it, Open the Hatch as again, a length away to Majestic Avenue from Ocean Bird. And still last of all is Camargo. They haven't sprinted up yet. 600 out. And the leader, Prime Address, and next to Quiet Style, Starletto. A length Labille now caking its run, coming out 4 deep as they now start to quicken the tempo from Royal Caliph. On the inside, backdrop, Luther into the clear, and further back, Ildon as they corner. Labille has swept up the Prime Address, 300 metres out from Quiet Style. Royal Caliph down the outside, Star Cossack. Luther under the whip, then Ildon, Aggie's Heart, 200 out, and Royal Caliph has hit the front. Labille can't go on, deep out, Luther running on, and then Ildon in front. Royal Caliph, though, with 50 to go. Rodney Grievous, you're going to do it again, I think. Luther is late, but Royal Caliph gets in. Royal Caliph a half length to Luther. Labille third, Prime Address, and Ildon, who had no luck, followed by Star Cossack. Aggie's Heart with it was Majestic Avenue, Iteram, Count Shivers, Starletto deep out, then Camargo, followed by Ocean Bird. Quiet Style, Open the Hatch, and last in was As Again.
Being boxed at Sandown to the winner, Royal Caliph, 14.70 and 4.48. Luther, 2.30. 14 Labille at 2.20. After this race, we've got a race coming up from Murray Bridge. Murray Bridge is due at 3.19. Then we go back to Kembla at 3.25. We'll update that for you shortly. Let's go to Sandown.
Out, all set. Race 10. Racing and away.
Dollars. As the winner comes back with the clerk of the course there, Rod Griffiths, who was at Port Macquarie, enjoyed his day out eating prawns and lobster and all sorts of good things about a month ago. And here he is winning the big one at Ballarat. Now, set in Adelaide. Let's take it around.
He was in the stalls, but he may have played up. He's been taken out and the rider's out of the saddle. He's being trotted around behind the stalls. Edward Bray to come up. And Reasons looks as though he's going to take his place in the field. He's coming up now and goes back in. Racing. And away they go on the inside. Dan Still Dawn left quickly. So did Vassara. And wider out coming over now is Mars King, Bellbrook, and also Irish Air is coming across also into a forward position. They were followed then when they get going now by Kalahari Sands, who settles down into about 4th or 5th spot. And Lahar up into about midfield, followed by Bassara, Carla Chief, and Reasons Taradu. And then Jack and Archie well back as Magic, and He's a Dane, Edward Bray, and our Mr. Kinman. And Hickey Bicker went back to the tail of the field. 1,500 to go. And Dan Still Dawn's gone to the front to lead a length and a half to Bellbrook. 2 lengths away, third Kalahari Sands on the inside of Irish Air. 2 more lengths further back then in 5th spot is Mars King. 2 more to Lahar. And then on the inside is Bassara from Taradu, travelling a bit wider around Carla Chief, and then Reasons well back Magic. And then comes Jack and Archie, Edward Bray, and He's a Day now. Mr. Kinman and Hickey Picker was last as they run past the 1,200 metres now. And the field heads up the side of the course with Dan Still Dawn carting them along. He leads by 2 to Bellbrook into a clear second. One away, third, Kalahari Sands. Irish Air is fourth. 2 lengths away to Mars King. A length to Taradu. Trap wide around Lahar, and on the inside, Basara. 2 lengths off then to Reasons in midfield, followed by Carla Chief. And then around the outside of those coming up the side is our Mr. Kinman. Well back here, Carla Chief, Jack and Archie. Edward Bray back towards the tail of the field with He's a Dane and Hickey Picker as last. 600 to go. Dance Till Dawn going boldly in the lead. He's 2 in front of Bellbrook coming to the turn. Taradu's never been on the track. Irish Air in the centre on the fences. Kalahari Sands. And then Lahar over near the inside. And Mars King was next, but Dance Till Dawn's a big leader. He's out about 4 in front at the moment, followed in second spot under the whip, Bellbrook. Lahar trying to push into the open, followed on the inside by Kalahari Sands, and then Irish Air, but the leader, Dance Till Dawn, he's got a big lead on them. He's about 3 in front. Here's Lahar starting to give chase. Lahar out after Dance Till Dawn, and right down the outside is Magic from well back. It's Lahar grabbing Dance Till Dawn now, and Lahar's going to win the cup. Lahar beat Dance Till Dawn, and late on the scene for third, Magic. He came from a mile back, and then Jack and Archie. In behind them, our Mr. Kinman, and then came He's a Dane. Kalahari Sands was next, and then Jack and Archie, Edward Bray. A break then on the race too. Irish Air who weakened out of it. A long way back was Basara and Reasons, and then Taradu, Hickey Picker, Bellbrook tied, and Carla Chief at the tail.
Echuca couldn't hold.
Quarter in 31.